Hi friends, and also my students and subscribers. Actually today I have completed a video and uploaded it also. But somehow blindly putting my views and predictions is not only my job. There is one more responsibility I have. I have to guide the people not to fall completely into my opinion and predictions only. Regarding COVID-19, I request people to go to WHO website, World Health Organization website for more details. You contact your local hospitals for your diagnosis and also for your cures. Please do not depend on opinions and predictions like I discussed in the video. Remember and keep it in your mind that this video is only for educational purposes. It is only for my students. I am repeating this again. I have to bring this short clip before my video begins, because people should not be carried away only with Naadi. The first thing is for your need of details. If you need any details in depth, kindly contact WHO or go into website of WHO, World Health Organization. Try to contact your local hospitals for your diagnosis and cures, or for knowing the know-how of coronavirus COVID-19. Please demand, again I am repeating, please do not depend solely on the opinions and predictions like I have discussed in the video. I am reminding you, or remember and keep it in mind, that this video is only for educational purposes, which I have uploaded for my students and also for my subscribers who are interested in Naadi Astrology. Okay? I thank you very much for being patient with me. And before my video start, I wanted to give you this. I have given you this. Thank you very, very much. Hi, welcome to the world of Naadi Astrology. By this time most of my subscribers know me very well. All these days I was giving you all videos regarding classes in Naadi Astrology, but due to my ill health I could not do so. Second thing, today I am standing in front of you all just to give my opinion regarding the virus infection, COVID-19 or coronavirus infections throughout the world. Usually I don't go for mundane astrology. Mundane astrology I don't concentrate on that much, because it is about the world. And my belief is, if I try to change an individual person's lifestyle, or if I try to give him an opinion about his individual lifestyle or a little bit of rectifications, that will serve the purposes. Of course, there are great people who consider mundane astrology as an important aspect, and they are coming forward. So when there are so many great people around there, I thought, for me, individual astrology, trying to reach people with their life aspects was very important. But though I took this as a Prashna chart, Prashna Lagna or Prashna chart, whatever I call it, on 7th, I waited for 3 days thinking whether I should give it out, whether I should give it not to the public, because this is only my opinion. I don't say it is a perfect prediction or I am just going to predict it is going to happen this way. But to the little knowledge, with whatever little knowledge I had, with that, I thought I could bring out a certain clarifications. Clarifications of what type? Though this is only about coronavirus, the entry of coronavirus, which are the parts of the body it's going to affect, whether the medicine will be there or not, and from where we are going to get the medicine, all these things, when it started, when it's going to end out, when the lockdown has started, when the lockdown is going to end out, when we will be free from these particular infections or viruses. This is what my main intention was, and for this only I had to bring this video after a very long time. Though I had put this chart on 7, it is 7/4/2020, 8:30 p.m. I was just working on something. I thought this was interesting. If at all I share it with others, two things will happen here. One, I am giving out my opinion on this. It is not a prediction. This is what and this is how it may happen. This is what my opinion is. Second thing, if at all my own students or my own subscribers who are learning from me or who have already learned a little from me, they can have an idea of the planetary positions and the movement of the planetary positions, not the regular planetary positions movement. I am breaking it to month-wise and day-wise. If they have that little importance or if they show interest in learning that little things, that small things, definitely that they can use it for future also in any other context. So this is the reason, main reason I am giving my opinion regarding this COVID-19 or coronavirus. Fine. First thing, the entry. When this happened to India. And before coming to say when it happened in India, first I have to tell you how can you see the nation in the chart, our nation in the chart. India is said to be Capricorn. So many great astrologers have taken the Independence Day as the chart. Somehow I am not satisfied with that type of calculation, because when they took the Independence Day, Independence time, it was showing Libra as Lagna. Libra is beautiful, Libra is financial, but in India we are not that financially well. Okay, and moreover it is financial minded. Fine arts, yes we have to some extent. Financially we are not okay. That did not satisfy me. For me, as far as my knowledge goes, with whatever knowledge I have gathered or with whatever knowledge people have shared with me, Capricorn is the one place where you can call it India among the world. Of course, each nation has different places. That is not the main point now. I wanted India, so I picked up Capricorn. Fine. When it is Capricorn as India, even that India has so many different states. Now how can you differentiate the states with the rasis? Definitely. We have got only 12 rasis here. But each state, not only one state or two states for one rasi, each state will have certain specification, certain way of life, certain shape or whatever you call it. In that case, the same Capricorn comes for Kerala, Kochi. Only Kochi, not the complete Kerala, only Cochin part. See, I'll tell you now. The entry date was, the virus entry date was into India was 31/2020. How I said that? Saturn entered into Makara. Saturn entered into Makara, Capricorn on 31/2020. Why? Even 30 years back it has entered Makara. Even 60 years back it has entered Makara, because one total round of Saturn is 30 years. The same place earlier 30 years it has visited. The same place earlier 60 years back it has visited. Why then it did not happen? Why it happens now only? I'll tell you. In my own videos about Saturn, I told you that Saturn takes 30 years for one round, and he aspects the third house only. That means 30 into 30, 30 into 3, 90 years. There is one more thing we are noticing here. Every 100 years it happens. Yes, Saturn after finishing his third round, Saturn after finishing, why Saturn I will tell you later. Saturn after finishing his third round, he is going to, if this is India, this is the house. India is the land, but here is the image, here the house, here the people. So Saturn, when it comes here 90, the first 30 years, second 30 years 60, third 30 years 90, it takes 5 years, 95, and it takes 5 and 5, 10. When it comes here for the same place and 90 years, 95, 2.5, 5. Exactly at 100 years it will come into the house. And 7, 8, 9, 10 is at it the sitting down in the 4th house. Sitting down 4th house, which is Mars, it aspects the same house, India. That means Saturn, which is a malefic, on 30th, it has come to the nation. At the same time, it did not affect there. 100 years it takes. It has come into the house, inside the nation. So, that is the main reason of me. That is the, I wanted to say why it takes 100 years, in that point, that ends. But here when the malefic enters into Makara, Capricorn, it started troubling India because Capricorn is India. Why Saturn did not do it in the 30 years? Why Saturn did not do in the 60 years? This is one more question in your minds. Yes. And why only Saturn when he has come there he is doing it? Beautiful question. This is the natural 10th house, Karma Sthana. Karma means you have to repay back whatever you have done. You have to reap whatever you have sowed. All these actions are given by this karma. And again I remind you all, 11th house is also Saturn's. Why? What is that 11th house? What is the Labhasthana you are attaining? Labhasthana, it is not that financial Labhasthana or you are reaping the benefits what you have sowed. It is after repaying whatever is left in your previous karma log. That is Labhasthana. Okay, fine. Now I think you understood why Saturn has to give it. Why it gives only after the third round. Because till third round a man, till 90 years a man will be able to, till 90 years. And after 90, anyway, somebody has to help him for his actions. Because Saturn is nothing but actions of a human being. He is walking, he is jogging, he is buying vegetables, he is buying newspaper, reading newspaper, his own work, taking bath, etc., etc. After 90, somebody has to assist him. He will lose his capacities after 90. Only 3 rounds is permitted to him, and 330s are 90s, and 3, that is the reason third house site was given to Saturn. Fine, here ends one matter. Second thing. Saturn takes 2.5 years for one Rasi. Please, my dear students or my dear friends, whoever, try to take it in good spirits. Try to follow what I say. If at all in case you are a learner of astrology, Naadi Astrology, you will master it. Saturn takes 2.5 years in one Rasi. Again, throughout the 2.5 years he is not going to give you the same result. Because there is a change in him for each Rasi throughout the 2.5 years. 30 months he has to cross 12 Rasis. This is an illusionary round. Though this is the natural transiting period, you put him into 2.5 months in one Rasi and try to see what he is going to do for that Rasi. After 2.5 months in the next Rasi, that is 75 days, in the next Rasi and see what he is going to do. From there, sitting down from there. It is not always sitting down in the house and looking at other things. Sometimes you go out. From morning till evening, if you are going to sit in the house, that is okay, you are going to give the you are going to give the results of the first house. But here we are going to assume it as 2.5 months, 2.5 months, 2.5 months in one Rasi. That also has to be taken into account to trace out when this has arrived, what he has done and what all he is going to do. I am talking about the virus in connection with Saturn. 6 and 7 days in one Rasi, if you want to go for day-wise calculations, Because 2.5 months it will not give you the same effect. For a week it will be okay. Next week it will be free. You will have some relief. And after that, again after some more other 6 days, you may have sufferings. So likewise, 6.5 days. This is about Saturn and the way of transiting Saturn 2.5 years in one Rasi, 2.5 months in each Rasi for the 12 Rasis, month-wise. If you go for day-wise, 6 days per day, because 6 12 is 72. Of course, 3 days, here and there it goes. Don't worry. This is about Saturn. Now let us come about Jupiter. We have to take that Jupiter also into consideration because Jupiter is the life force. People who are there in this place, in India, they are the life force, they are the people. For that, you have to have Jupiter in you. And moreover, Jupiter is a benefic planet. This is trying to do its karmic actions. In addition to that, if you take the assistance of Jupiter, you can know when you will get the relief. This is what I am meaning to say. This is my opinion. This is not a hard and fast rule, it is written in any book or anything. This is my idea, this is my opinion. I hope that you people may take it in a good spirit. Instead of arguing and nobody is so perfect. Among that, my opinion I am trying to share it with you all so that you also may experience the same subject in a different mode. Or you may come out with great results. I don't know. This is my own readings. So, month Jupiter. Jupiter also travels from one Rasi to another Rasi in 1 year. 1 year period is stay period in one Rasi, but for Jupiter in one Rasi. Even here, not all the 12 months will be the same. So you are going to give 1 month each according to the entry date of Jupiter in the Rasi from that date. For example, Jupiter has entered into 5.11 here, 5.12, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. Like that it goes month-wise. Cool? Day-wise. Here also I said yearly it is one house, monthly it is one Rasi, daily it is 2.5 days. If you divide the 30 days into 12, you will get 2.5 days. So 2.5 days, like this you can calculate. This is the mode of calculation of Saturn and Jupiter to know precisely the date of happenings. This is what I wanted to try to express. Before that, I come to one important thing. Saturn is an active karmic planet, fine, and he came to the 10th house, Karmasthana. Definitely he has to teach people, whatever, good or bad. And he does that only. This is for India I am talking about. 100 years once. Yes, even in the previous records we have got 100 years. How did we get 100 years? That I told you. Now, what it is going to do? This time now it is sitting down in 30th January it came here, it started giving to India because it started acting karmic. Not only India, throughout the world. Yes, you can know throughout the world. What are the major places which will be drastically affected? Saturn's 3rd house Pisces, Saturn's 5th house Taurus, Saturn's 7th house Cancer, Saturn's 10th house Libra, and Saturn's placement. These are all the places. If you take the signs and the countries, you can know, you can get a better access to it. Fine, I am not for a lengthy talk, I am just a small time information giver. So, when Saturn has come, you said coronavirus. Yes. How to know whether what type of a disease, what type of problem it's going to create? Yes, you have to see this. Now this is the chart on 7th/4. I will show you the chart first and then I will go to the dates. Saturn is here, India, and India's 6th house, the Rahu is there. 6th house is called as Ripusthana, a diseased place. That Rahu, what is Rahu? Rahu is nothing but dryness. Rahu is nothing but air. Okay? And even here, the coronavirus is getting transmitted through air, cough, whatever you call it. That is, of course, even after reading the newspapers, I can come to know about that. But I need a scientific explanation for that. So this is the Rahu, and the Rahu everybody knows it is dry, it is hidden, and that is why it is not that easily traceable. It is actually 2 types. It is not only 1 type. This no paper has given. This is my verdict. Oh, I am sorry, my opinion. And the 6th house Lord is in the family. This is India, Indian families. So, Indian families are affected with the sickness. And you see the fun here. Whenever 6th house lord is Mercury, and whenever Mercury is there in the 2nd house, Mercury is one of the fastest planet. It will come and it will go very fast. Because it is India, because it is my personal Agna, personal chart, I traced out that Rahu is sitting down in 6th house, Ripusthana. And that 6th house is nothing but disease, and disease is pertaining to air, the dryness hidden. And the 6th house lord is in Aquarius, waters. I think you'll get some ideas over that. Because it is Mercury, it will come and go very fast. Don't worry. That is one thing. Second thing, when the disease comes, it has to affect you in some way or the other. What are the parts of the body it will be affecting? This is a beautiful question. This is what I am going to do it here. Saturn sitting down here, first it looks at the feet, 3rd house. But Sun is there, strongest planet, and he is nearby his exalted point. He will not do for the feet. Only for some people he will give pain in the feet and walking trouble. This no doctor has said, or this I have not found it in newspapers. It is what I have studied planetary words. Next, Saturn aspects the trinal sign Venus. What is this Venus? Taurus. Taurus is throat. Taurus is throat. Taurus is the face part of it. So it has to affect the throat part of it. Cough. Yes, this is what it is. Next, Saturn aspects Cancer. 7th house aspect. What is Cancer? Cancer is chest, lungs, heart. Yes, this is the place it is affecting. So Saturn, 10th house, 7, 8, 9, 10. It also sees Libra. Yes, sexual organ or some problems pertaining to sexual organ. These are the kidneys. These are the things which I am seeing according to my knowledge, my very little knowledge of astrology. So it affects the feet, it affects the throat, it affects the chest, lungs, heart, and it affects the kidneys. This is the problems given to Indians or to people who are affected with coronavirus, and that virus is airy, that virus is hidden, that cannot be traced that properly. So Rahu, and he is affecting the families of the Indians. And who the families of the Indians? It has affected only the travelers, because Aquarius is a foreign land. Aquarius is a foreign land. And this is the 6th house is not, 6th house is also called as short time travels. Yes, it has affected only the travels or affected through the travels. Yes, this is one point. I have not justification after taking all this information from the, even if I have justification, this has to tally. It has to tally with the planetary positions. Now it is tallying. For me it is tallying. I don't know how many people are going to accept it. I don't know how many people are going to reject it. But I am least bothered about acceptance and rejection. What knowledge I had over that I am trying to share it with my people, my subscribers. Of course, they are going to come back with a better dimensions in this knowledge. Same knowledge, I don't know. This is what about the disease. So, Rahu, air, Venus, it is throat, and finally, when the disease has come, there must be a medicine. What is that medicine? Now you see the fun. Whether medicine is available here, whether medicine is out of the country, out of the nation, that we can know easily because Saturn is India. Saturn's Lord is there in India and he is aspecting Venus. Venus is the medicine. Okay, but where is Venus staying? Venus staying is in his own house. That means our house. That is the medicine, our medicine. Fine. What type of a medicine? Whether it's a tablet, it is a liquid medicine because moon, the water, the liquid is aspecting Venus directly. Whether it will go out of the country also? Yes, because say it is aspecting. Moon is a foreign land. Venus, our medicine has to go to a foreign land. After touching Venus, it has to go there. And then the same moon tells When you take this planet medicine, moon is waters, you are going to link it with medicine. It is a liquid watery medicine only will be available. Fine, all these things are okay. But when it will be available? Why it started in 14? Why the lockdown period was noted as 14/4? Is there any calculations in that? I don't know. It is the decision of the central government. It is a decision of the our Prime Minister Modi ji. But there must be a reasoning, and it has a connection with the astrological chart also. So many people will not believe it. So many people will not believe it. First of all, astrology is not in their heads. But I will also show you here. I said, 511 Jupiter was here. 512, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Exactly on 5th-4-2020, hopes on medicine, a way of knowing about the medicine came into picture. This I don't know whether it has happened or not, because I am not that into news. 5th-4 it comes in. Okay, when it is coming in 5th-4 there, when Jupiter on 5th-4 is touching Venus, Saturn has to put some contribution, because Saturn is India. Saturn is the Lord of India. Fine. What he does here, from 30th January till 16/4, easier. From 16/4 he jumps here. In between that what happens? I am talking about the 5/4. Yes, I told you have to do it date wise. 6 days. 31, 6 days. That is 5th February, 11th February, 11th February and 17th February, 23 February, 29 February, or 1st March, 7th March. This is 7th March. This is 7 plus 6, 13th March, 19th March, 25 March, 25 March, then 6, 31 March. Okay. Here comes 6th April. When it comes here, or between here, 6th April is going to come here, but till then 4th April is 5th April is here. Jupiter is sitting down here with Venus. Saturn is in Labhasthanam aspecting Venus. That means a ray of hope came on 5/4/2020. Fine. Ray of hope has come. But when the medicine will be ready? This is one more question. Our medicines told you it is a liquid medicines. 5/4 hopes on medicines. 20th/4 medicines news or medicines pakka information you will get it 20th/4. I'll tell you about the lockdown period. One second. I said lockdown period was kept up till 14/4. When Jupiter is here on 5/4, 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 14th/4 Jupiter was here directly aspecting Saturn. A benefic planet aspecting Saturn. Though is Vaisthanadipati. Though is, of course. Even if a Vaisthanadipati is a benefic, it will be a neat way of taking this. Diplomacy is there because Jupiter is diplomatic, not a rash personality. So, when he comes here also, he sees the deceased person. That means Jupiter is trying to pacify him. That means by 20th, medicine has to come out. You take it here, Saturn. Here, Ripusthanadipati. 4/5, medicines will be prepared. 4/5. 4/5. 4/5. See, I'll tell you. Jupiter. 5/11, 5/12, 5/1, 5/2, 5/3, 5/4, 5/5. When Jupiter comes to Rahu, a 12th house Lord sitting down in 6th house, that means a Vaisthanadipati and Ripusthanadipati, he will have his own control. Next, sitting down here, he will aspect two places. A trinal place, he will aspect the Lord. Ripusthana the one who is creating the diseases. He will also aspect his 12th house. And because he is diplomacy, a benefic planet, no harm. He will also aspect this place. That is 7, 8, 9, 10. Actions. Actions of treating the patients or disease. Actions of actions of Jupiter. Saving people. Jupiter people. That will happen in 20th. Okay. I said about Jupiter. Right now we have to see where Saturn is also there at 20th April. Medicines will come out. See, I told you, till 16th 4 is here. 20th April definitely he will be here. That is, from 16th 4, 6 days. 22. Till 22 he will be here. When he comes here, he will be aspecting the trinal Jupiter. Jupiter will be aspecting the land, the nation lord. So naturally Jupiter has to come out with that. This is one thing. Second thing, when Saturn comes here, just like I said, India, 4th house is houses. Saturn, 4th house is Sukhasthanam house. Venus is there. Medicine has to enter the house. Medicine has to enter into India or produced and given into the individual houses also. This is what my opinion, my way of teaching also, my way of doing things also. 35. By May 30th it has to be cleared. How? Let us take both into consideration. Jupiter and Saturn. Till 170 is here only. Saturn is here. This is Saturn's job until 17, 2.5 months he is here. In this 2.5 months, when he is sitting down here, he and Mercury, the Ripusthana is in the enemy's place. That is, he is not having that much of strength. So when he is not having that much of strength, he will fight with the Lord of the disease. Yes, come here. So 16-4 till 170 will be here. Fine. 16-4, 22-4, beginning date. 28-4 and 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3. 3-5. The same 3-5 and 4-5 I was telling you about the herbs of medicine. 3-5. 9-5. 15-5. 15-5 plus 12. 27-5. 27 and plus 6 days. That is 28, 29, 30, 31. So between this period only, when he comes here by 27, even if you take it from me, 27 will be the right number date. Instead of 30, take it as 27.5. 22 to 27, that I can promise on you. 22 to 27 May. It has to go clearly. It has to go clearly. Next, by 12.5 it will start going. I told you. This is 16.4, 22.4, 22.4 plus 6, 22.4 plus 6, 28.4 plus 6, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3. By 3, 4, 4th will be here. 4, so 23, 4, 9, 4, 12. Yes, when he comes here, Saturn, when he comes here directly, he will be aspecting his own place and he is opposing his opponent. So that is the reason I said 12.5. Jupiter, where will be Jupiter at the date of 12.5? Jupiter when he is here 5.11, the beginning. Even if you take 33 he came here, 34 is here, till 35 he will be here only. And now I am giving you the date of, I said 35 or 22, 27 May or the 35 it comes because Jupiter, the way Sthanadipati is seeing some changes, moon is changes. Saturn also 35 he will be here, he will be aspecting moon is. The Lord, the same Lord, he is aspecting moon is. 7th house Lord, he is aspecting Saturn and Jupiter will be sitting here on 30th 5. So that's the reason I said 22.5 or 35. These are the two reasons. I am not escaping. I am trying to tell what least I can provide you all with. Lockdown. 30th 4 will be the closure of lockdown. First, why did it come as 14-4. Why suddenly, abruptly the date was given? Because Modi ji does not know about astrology. He knows the parameters of the disease or whatever it is, and he knows how to decide over it, and he had his own calculations for that. But we, astrologically, if you give a thought, of course so many things happen and so many people start giving about things only after happening. No one has come out with COVID except one Mr. Abhagya Anand or something. That is intuition. He's very, maybe spiritually anesthetized. We don't know about that. He is also considered. We cannot throw him away. At that age of 14, he has acquired so many things. That is God's grace. Okay, forget about that. Let me try to tell you about my own study. The 14-4 it was given. Though it was here, though Saturn was here, lockdown for the nation, lockdown for the individual states. What is that lockdown? 12th house Lord only will give you lockdown. 12th house Lord is nothing but a prison. 12th house is only the hindrances or curb. So if you take 14-4, where was Jupiter? November, December, 14-4, let's take it from here only. Till 3-4 he was here. From 5-4 to 13-4 he comes to the 13-4 Jupiter comes here. 14-4, 13 and 14. Because 2 days, you see, it depends upon the nakshatra traveling, and more or 2.5 days. By the time you calculate the 2.5 days, here and there it goes 14. Who is there? Rahu is there. Rahu is completely nil. So till that minute it has to, from here it starts Jupiter, it has to go to Rahu, that is nil. This is the Ketu period. End. Problems. This came after that till Rahu, a new beginning. So 14th was denoted there. Why did not it materialize 14? Till how many days till how many more days it's going to go? Yes, I will give you the reason. 5, 10 plus 3, 13 days. 14 plus 13, 27. So, when it comes here exactly it will be aspecting the benefic planets. When it comes here exactly it will be aspecting the Lord of the disease, and Rahu is also seen. So this 30th 4 or 27 to 30th 4, the lockdown has to be cleared because Jupiter has to get a new image, Rahu the beginning. This is how I am reading it. Now we'll come to Saturn. He has to promote. Saturn has to give you the medicines by between the 16-4 to 1-7, because 16-4 to 1-7 Saturn is here. He will be aspecting 10th house aspect, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the same place is aspected by Venus, medicine. For Saturn it is Karmasthana, it is the actions. What actions? Medicine actions. That is why I said by between the 10-4 and 1-7 you will get the medicines for that. Fine. Before that, we will see about Saturn and lifting of. I said 35, India has to be clear, normal. And lockdown will be over after 34. This is my opinion, please. 34. After 16-4, 6 days. 6 days is 22-4. 6 days. 28-4. 6 days. Venus has come. From Saturn, Bhagyasthana Adipati Venus, and 7, 8, 9, 10. He is in Bhagyasthana, he is in Lavasthana, he is aspecting Lavasthana and also Kudamasthana. This is where we are going to get cleared. This is my opinion. Jupiter coming here, the people will be free to move, new beginning. The families will be new because the same Lord of the India with medicines, he is coming to the house. He will clear the house. He will clear India. So my dear friends, I don't know whether how far I am correct or not, but this is purely my calculation based on the Prashna Lagna only. This is what I can offer you today. Hope it goes according to this. because this is not my subject. The Lord who is in my house has given me that intuition or thoughts that I am presenting on the board and that I am trying to give it to you all. Please accept it in a good spirit. Don't try to bash me. That's not the right word. Don't try to use unnecessary comments and pull me down. I don't want to come up. I'll be as I am. But if at all it is possible for you to learn something from it, learn. If you find it, correct. If you find it, the calculations are okay. Otherwise, forget about that. This is also just like so many videos which is coming in front of you. Try to possibly learn. I may not be perfect in all the things, but I know weight is going to affect lungs, kidneys and chest. I know weights affect giving you the chest problem and all these things. It started in 30th January and Cochin was the only place where it started, and that Cochin is nothing but Makara. This one word I can very well say. And all the things came because of traveling, because Mercury, the Ripasthana Adhipati in the waters. There is nothing else for me to say. I bid you goodbye now, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay cool. These are the three things which will save you from anything. Even in olden days, these things were coming to us, like cholera, plague, etc., etc. At that time they were praying. So many people said so many things about lighting the lamps. Our Modiji is a very great spiritual soul. He knows how to do it. Or somebody has guided him so beautifully that Kritam Papam Vyadhirupena Piditaha, whatever the backlog is, that is beating you with a disease, that will beat you with a disease. And for that it is my own father, my mother who takes the charge. Whenever there is atrocities in the land, they will try to curb it through the nature, through manifestation of nature. This is what I can say. I don't think I have much more to say. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please accept it in a very good spirit. Thank you.